Today, after the Federal Reserve announced it would keep interest rates steady, a sign that it's not too worried, stocks rose 141 points. But even with hints of stability, this is the #1 topic on the campaign trail. Today in Golden, Barack Obama blasted his Republican opponent for comments yesterday that the fundamentals of the economy are strong.
What we've seen the last few days is nothing less than the final verdict on an economic philosophy that has completely failed.
The American worker is the fundamental of our economy, and I believe in the American worker, in his strength, his innovation, his and her productivity.
Both candidates think they have the best plan to fix the mess, so we wanted to know what the independent financial analysts think. Fox 31's John Romero is live in Golden with the answer. John?
Ron, here's how big the political stakes are right now. Barack Obama today at the School of Mines here in Golden says, if you want to know how we'll govern as president, look how we deal with this economic crisis. Now, both he and Senator John McCain have their own plans. We decided to take a very close look at them tonight and ask some experts what they thought. As the day ends on Wall Street, John McCain and Barack Obama finally agree on something. We're in trouble.
We are in the most serious financial crisis in generations.
We are in crisis. We all know that.
But what do we do about it? The agreement stops there. John McCain today called for a bipartisan panel of experts like the 9/11 Commission to study what went wrong and what the government can do to keep it from happening again.
I've spoken out against the excess of corporate executives, and I can assure you that if I'm president, we're not going to tolerate that anymore.
McCain says his panel will identify major companies in trouble, decide on government takeovers, protect consumers, and make sure banks big and small play by the same rules.
This isn't 9/11. We know how we got into this mess. What we need now is leadership that gets us out.
Barack Obama's plan calls for more regulation of Wall Street. He says the current rules are too old and some new financial practices too risky. The question, are new regulations the answer?
I don't know that more regulation is necessarily going to catch more problems. How do you really catch fraud in advance if people are lying to you? You really can't.
But DU Klaus says good ideas from the McCain panel might not be enough either.
What we don't necessarily have is enough regulators, and enough regulators that can keep up with Wall Street.
Now, one thing we do know right now is that both candidates will have to get very detailed answers on this. Both experts we talked to said these are very, very technical questions about how money moves around Wall Street, how mortgage loans are made, how these trades are executed. And until you get down to the real nitty-gritty of how Wall Street works, we may not have an answer to this problem or how to keep it from happening again. Ron.
John Romero live tonight from Golden.